Yo, 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 yo. It is Popcorn at the Bar Radio here with Ace Hood. As you can see, he's already at the bar because he got some Ciroc. But I got to say, we just see Ace Hood as a real genuine dude. I salute you. I salute you. Like, this is your home. I appreciate that. We need artists like you.
Yeah, at the bar radio.
Yeah.
You already know this the king of Philly, man. At the bar radio, man. You already right.
Where to get lit at? You on your own. Just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they knew me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act getting on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always tripping. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimping. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my Brody came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. Yeah. Alright.
Hey, Tuna, you made this?
I'm all alone. I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone. I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they knew me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act getting on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always tripping. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimping. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my Brody came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back.
We need to call the ambulance for CP3. Oh, Lord.
We just started the show.
We just started the show.
You know what?
You know what? You cannot have any more of that. Going to,
You can. Nothing else. Wait.
Hey man, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. Watching football team won a great game.
Indeed.
So yeah, feeling kind of good, feeling kind of fly. And drinking this great root beer that Lady Antoinette bought in. This is some very good stuff right now.
what makes it so good?
Is he feeling it?
I'm starting to feel a little better.
What's it called? What's it called?
Not your father's root beer. I agree.
Yes.
We did root beer floats. I get in trouble for this.
Yes.
So, as you take a sip, can we get a quick recap of sports as always, CP3?
Sure. Washington football team. Well, first, want to give a shout out to your Giants that came back and beat the Saints in overtime. Yeah.
Look at his
man.
face.
Exactly.
Did you see his
You
face?
was
I was
talking
like,
about
what?
it. I'm glad that already came through, so they scored 17 unanswered points and won in overtime.
What the fuck that happened?
Right. What's going on?
They messed them up their pick. They had a horrible first half.
Oh,
But I'm good at fantasy football, so I'll take that.
okay.
Washington football team, even their record to 2-2 after defeating Atlanta in Atlanta, 34-30. It was a wild game with some crazy plays, crazy play calls, some bad officiating, and a whole bunch of other
A whole
stuff.
bunch of bad stuff.
Yeah, it was a crazy game, but fortunately, the Washington football team came out on top. Tyke Taylor and Heineke going home, going and raised in Atlanta, had a very good bounce back game after the week he had last week. Tossed 3 touchdowns, 260 yards with a 127 quarterback rating. They still aren't feeding Gibson the ball enough. He only had 12 carries again this week, but he still had around 60 yards. Got into the end zone for the first time, rushing the ball. He had a 73-yard swing last week for a touchdown receiving. When he had 11 touchdowns, it was rookie year.
Right.
Only starting 7 games, so playing in 11, starting 7. So it'll be interesting to see how Scott Turner is going to adjust some of his play calls. Granted, they won, but 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1, you should not be in shotgun. I don't care about the zone, reading, option, and all of that. Sometimes you just line up with an extra line and just run the ball up the middle, man. Just stop trying to outthink the competition. Defense, you got more pressure this week, but you didn't get home enough. You got 1 sack into the drive, which was cool. They also had a bad pass interference call. I'm sorry, roughing the pass. I'm not even talking about those fan pass interference calls. But the roughing the passer call that I know it was close. I know you can't review roughing the passer, but when I look at the replay, it feels like he hit him in his chest, not in his helmet. So, yeah, it's been we talk about it many times on Sports THP. Really nothing you can do about it. Talk about it, complain about it, and don't make nothing happen. They might get a letter on Tuesday saying they made a mistake. Luckily, we won the game, so it don't hurt as bad. But, you know, they had them going 3-1 the first quarter, then 2-2. Had to beat the Chargers. Fortunately, they didn't. Should have, but didn't. So we got another, 4 games. Well, I'm not breaking down the quadrants. We got 17 games now. But yeah, it's about to get real for the Washington football team, and they need to get together ASAP. So some improvement, so some progress, but got to get some consistency and more progress in more areas of the game. The Washington Nationals are playing their last game of the season. They're trying to dash the hopes of the Boston Red Sox in making the playoffs. They are in they even beat with the Yankees, so whoever wins today makes the postseason. Boston has the tiebreaker, but if they lose to the Nationals, which they are currently, then they don't make the playoffs. So Nationals play score of the day. They can possibly lose Brian Zimmerman's last game as a national. They're talking he may come back next year.
I hope so.
I saw a little snippet that got a little emotional with the crowd, the way they, cheered him on when he first came to the first time I had a chance to watch the video. But Mr. National, got a World Series championship, first player drafted by the National Organization of Washington. So, yeah, class act. Hopefully they'll stick around for another year. Help mentor some of these young guys and add to the team, the talent on the field. Baseball postseason's coming up. Got hockey season, preseason is already underway. The Caps played, I believe, the night before. It was 3-2 yesterday, 3-1 the day before. So, I haven't really had a chance to focus on hockey and deep in football. So, we'll have Hannah Knox will be back. Hockey coverage, Robbie, state fraternity league, mentioned second child. So, we'll have Hannah Knox and probably Brian Britton covering hockey beginning of the season. So, stay tuned. And, That's right. That's right.
You know, I needed those Washington football games because yesterday was devastating for me. You know, the Nats lost, the Cops lost, and DC United lost. I was like, really?
Yeah, I saw the score and I was just like, I'm just turning my DVR.
Right. So I was happy they won today. Hopefully the Nats do something.
Yeah, that game was supposed to be an over action for school and give updates when the game's official. Unfortunately, the Nats regular season will be over.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk a little bit about what's to come for the Nationals in this rebuild mode. You know, they have more pieces than they had in the first game of the season. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow night. Maybe. And deep dive into.
Okay, all right. Lady Antoinette, what's been going on in your world?
Man, oh man. Well, first of all, I bought this lovely Nacho Farmers root beer. I worked for a marketing firm years ago, and this company was our client. So I learned about them years ago, and I don't drink beer, but I do appreciate Nacho Farmers root beer. It's really well. And I know I'm not getting my off of saying this, but it tastes good. CP3 drinking it, so that's good. That's good. So
Yeah, look at his face.
yeah, I know I like to bring something different to the table.
I didn't know what it was. I should have known. Well, it wasn't regular root beer. You should pull it out.
You mean regular beer? Oh, regular root beer?
Either one.
Oh, well, true. My son asked me, he was like, what's that? Can I have one? No, you can't.
When I think that
Right. Not drinking no not your father's root beer. But yeah, just doing me, doing us, waiting on this we're an opening of the distillery I told you about. They're working, sending me progress, things like that. But I'm a founding member, assisted in founding the distillery, so I can't wait for that. But other than that, nothing much this week.
Okay, cool.
Tired, working, that's about it. Being a guidance counselor. I feel like that, you know, sometimes when you manage people, especially young people, I feel like a guidance counselor. And I do want to say this.
I feel like a babysitter.
what do you think
Well,
Black
yeah,
Doctor? What do you think Black Doctor feels? I feel like it's psychiatrist.
At work?
Yeah, well, sometimes, yeah.
Well, I have, strangely enough, I have people underneath that are literally my kids, and one of my daughters. So I really feel like the mom or the guidance counselor is weird. And they make me feel so old. They're like shouting out, class of 2021. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I be forgetting how old I am too. I was talking to this young lady at the job and I said something about pages. She had no idea what I was talking about. I had to sit down and was like, what year were you born?
That's right. Yep.
I was
Like one time I made a New Jack City like joke.
He's like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Leslie, who?
Right. Speaking of, okay, Nino Brown. Y'all remember when Nino Brown got locked up? He started snitching on everybody.
Yeah.
R. Kelly doing that right now. Just wanted to put that out there.
Are you surprised?
No.
That ain't a big shock. Your body's telling you no, but your body's telling you yes. You already conflicted off the break, so.
I mean, when you write a song called AJ Number,
He's about to tell on everybody who leaves in the industry. Like he's telling on everyone. And he's like naming names who he's gonna tell on. He didn't say what he's saying yet. But he's supposed to be working with authorities to get his sentence reduced.
I mean, it's 140 years.
I mean, do we really feel bad?
No.
I mean, we've known about this since when he married Aaliyah, like 94.
Yeah, like
we know 92, something like that.
I mean, the thing about it is like the reason why the young lady, and I forgot about her, but Sparkle.
Yeah.
The reason why she was mentored by R. Kelly, the reason why she stopped messing her and got out the music industry because the young lady in the video was her freaking niece.
Yeah. But he's saying now he's like he's telling everybody um gonna give all them secrets up.
Well, I mean, you know,
But at the same time, bro, you said that wasn't you in the video.
this is the same dude that said that was his brother.
Right. So at the end of the day, even if you tell on people, are we really gonna believe everything you say?
Look, man, if you ain't arrested in public announcement, I don't care.
The way you was acting with Auntie Gail, and she had to correct you, Robert. Robert. I mean, are we
I'm
really gonna
fighting
believe
for
you?
my life. Trying to kill me.
He had a whole 10% on camera. So are we gonna believe you, Robert?
No, definitely not.
There's that. But yeah, I'm good.
So interesting enough, I found out I was reading something. R&B singer Jill Scott is considering fleeing the United States um, for Holland because basically raising a black son in here is just not the thing to do.
Yep.
It's very dangerous.
Very true.
And I don't blame her. You know, I have young nephews. I got older nephews too. I got a niece, and it's niece. I got nieces actually. It's a scary thing of them being raised in a society where even in 2021 we are looked at and as animals and beat, you know, and shot, and then we still have to fight to get justice. We had this conversation off air, like in 2021, we're just announcing that we have the first black winner of Big Brother.
Yep. The first time. So yeah, that's the first time.
That's crazy.
And it's so funny because to get to a black winner, they literally had to have a successful black alliance. With 6 people, the last 6 people were black, and so many white people
We're
fussed
outraged.
about it. Yes, they were outraged.
That should be killing me.
And then, but it's not just that. It's not just the Big Brother. The Wonder Years, the reboot of the Wonder Years is a black family. They are outraged. Here's
I've
the
heard
funny
about
part
that.
about it. I put it on my page too. One of the executive producers is Fred Savage. So their precious golden boy is one of the executive producers. And you guys still have a problem.
And that's the funny thing because I hated the Wonder Years.
I love it. I used to watch it, but yeah, that was my shit.
That's
It
because
was
you.
kind of funny to me.
Yeah, I used
It was
to
kind of
fuck with
funny.
Fred
But yeah, but Fred is literally one of the executive
Savage. That's
producers.
cool. That's cool. I mean, it's. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna say I get it why some white people get upset when their so-called shows get replaced with a different cast, a different color. I mean, I get them feeling like, oh, they're trying to take something else from us, boom, 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 no, we're the devil.
Shit, they've been taking it from us for
I
years.
know, and that's the thing
If you
that's
have
funny.
Elizabeth Taylor as Nefertiti,
I mean,
then I mean, really,
I mean, Moses.
since they don't see it, right?
Jesus.
That's the funny. I mean, that's the funny part of me is that they're so engulfed in the privilege that they have, they don't realize that they are privileged. And then the stuff that they talk about is like they're losing their privilege because of this.
Do you realize that in 2000, was it 16, 17? There's a movie called The Gods of Egypt with Gerald Butler. The nigga who played Leonidas in 300. I believe there was maybe 5 black people in this. I think I turned it. I can't watch the whole thing because when I start to count how many white people versus how many, like the gods of Egypt and everybody is white, I'm like, oh, this is some
If
bullshit.
you look at the people in Egypt said that, okay, and you look at all the images and movies that we were given, it's like, wait a minute, something ain't right.
It always is.
Something ain't right.
So they've been doing a Kobe, but you know the real talk. So when Sam Wilson was introduced as Captain America in the comic books, white people were mad as shit.
But it depends. Here's the thing: a lot of comic book fans, right? If you look at Bucky in the comic books, we could have easily said, "Hey, well, why didn't you make Bucky the black Bucky? Why you had to make him the white one?" You know, like you didn't hear that.
Yeah,
You didn't hear that. So, but it's so funny because the people who get mad are the same people who try to tell all African Americans to get over it when they talk about slavery and systemic racism.
yeah,
Work hard. Just go out there and work hard. Get over it. Get over slavery. Slavery was old. Those are the same people that feel like there's no issue today as a result of slavery. But then
yeah.
they get mad when you replace their precious Fred Savage and one of his family.
I mean, it's as much as I. So here's the funny thing: as much as I love Married with Children, the original name of Married with Children is not the Cosbys. It is that show was directly was a direct satire of a good black household. Did I laugh at Married with Children? Yes. Is it funny as fuck? Yes. However, I didn't find out years later
Right.
that it's the anti Cosby show.
It was, but it backfired. That's the thing. It was supposed. We know what it was created for, but it backfired because it depicted a white family. We didn't know that they were trying to poke fun at the Cosby Show, but what we saw was a poor white family,
And we love seeing the poor white family.
and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I thought that was. I think that's pretty funny, you know. And people are like the audacity.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh well, let them be
Well,
mad." And I'm just like, it's really do.
I mean, people were upset. In Justice League when they revamped the Justice League, they did the JLA the cartoon, and they didn't have Hal Jordan, who was the original Green Lantern, who was the one from the Super Friends,
Yeah.
but they damn, forgot his name.
Because Green Lantern could have easily been a black man.
Yeah. So when they did do the black guy, um, they were people got upset about it, and because he was so strong and militant, you know,
That was a character.
and then he was played right, you know.
I mean,
So
it is what it is. But there were some white people that were mad about Black Panther.
yes,
I'm like, you do know this character is like really old, right?
at one point there was for a little bit they actually because of the Black Panther group they actually had changed Marvel Comics actually had changed the name the character to the Black Leopard. And then they was like, nah, that's not gonna work. It's Black Panther, we're going back. So.
And it's so funny because when that movie came out, a lot of people
We're mad.
and then they were like, "Oh, well, this is about why is Marvel making it about the Black Panther?" They're thinking about the group, the Black Panthers, and we do. But it's funny because we already had a movie about that anyway. Y'all saw Panther, right? The movie about the Black Panthers. I'm like, we already did that. What you mad for?
I don't want to talk about that.
Even if we did have a movie about the Black Panthers, it's historical. Y'all want to talk about, y'all want to have statues of Confederate soldiers talking about that's history. Why we can't have a movie? Hey, that's just me, I guess.
You might gotta work on doing that.
You said what?
You might gotta make the
What?
talk about Black Panther.
There is one.
So we might gotta make a movie.
Oh, another one.
Yeah. On another,
Well, they recently had one. It wasn't necessarily about Black Panthers. It was about one individual. But, I mean, we have a lot of movies that speak on the Black Panther and their movement.
I've been having some ideas lately on some projects that possibly we need to delve into. Thinking on that level, trying to get something picked up by one of these streaming services.
Why do you have to do that? Like, what?
So speaking of streaming services, my guilty pleasure over this weekend and last week was watching Squid Games.
I've heard of that.
So, and actually, the South Korean internet is trying to sue Netflix because it was so watched that it broke their internet. So Squid Games. First of all, I saw the commercial and I was like, this is like some bullshit. But if you ever watch, it's a movie called Battle Royale, and it was like Hunger Games, but way better because
Yeah.
these motherfuckers was like killing each other.
Yeah.
Like really, really. And Squid Games is like that. Like it's a whole bunch of games that a whole rack of people die in, and then it's really dark humor. It's really dark humor. Similar to Old Boy.
So they got mad because it broke the internet.
Because everybody was watching it. I mean, think about it. It's kind of like how Tiger King started. So you saw it on your Netflix, you're like, hey, I don't know about this. And then you start watching, then you're on social media, or you get bored, or there's nothing else on, and you start watching it, and then you start to, oh, this shit got me hooked. You know, then you trying, the next thing you know, you like 5 episodes in, and you like,
But that's how my kids get me with their little shows and stuff. That's how they get me. Maybe something ridiculous. My son had me hooked on some anime. And I was like,
Which
these
one?
for kids?
There's a couple of them.
It was the Promised Neverland or something like that.
I don't know that one.
It was wow. I was like, this, what kind of mess is that? And I sat down and it was, no, not like that kind of thing. That's called that. I know what you talking. That's called hentai. That's not regular.
Oh, well, he talking about what, anime porn?
Yeah, the way he looked at me was like I was talking about some nasty stuff. I said my son got me hooked on it. Really?
So let's get some shout outs. Let me give some shout outs. We got some people that tune in on IG. Shout out to Alexa. Alexa from Limelight Management, always holding us down, sending us great artists. Shout out to Dion Joy. And then shout out to Streets Love. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We just having fun, of course. Matter of fact, before I play some music, we do a quick music break real quick. But before I play some music, I'm gonna tell you the most gangster shit I read all week.
What is?
In New Delhi, a defendant was standing trial for murder has been killed by 2 men believing to be members of the rival gang who shot him in the courtroom.
Yep.
That's some gangster in the courtroom.
Yeah, you gotta go.
The two gunmen dressed as lawyers opened fire on a Friday afternoon while the jail gang member was being presented in the court, according to the Delhi police.
That was a whole setup. They had guns in there, everything. Yeah, that was a setup.
That's some shit you only see in a movie. They're dressed as lawyers. How they get the guns in there, though?
It could happen. Or they could have just, the person, sitting there, it's like, all right, go ahead. On purpose.
In a small caliber, they had it in their briefcase and found a way to get it.
You know what?
Could have been a Glock.
It could have been a 3D gun.
Yeah, that too.
A 3D printed gun. It could have been one of those. How would you know that? Anyway, let's go to a quick break. Before this dude confesses something he ain't supposed to.
Always good.
Yo,
Crank it up,
this video
Pedro.
was in the past, and he is shot and directed by.
I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings, she giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on a move, that's a digital dash. They been just losing, I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past. I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings, she giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on a move, that's a digital dash. They been just losing, I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past. But I dish it like I give it and go. Counting money while I chill at the stove.
Yo.
Thinking it's sweet, but it's not. I'm giving all that I got. Stabbing the back, had to man this shit up. They was still ducking the bum. Said you a gangster, but you was a chump. You to break in the houses for fun. Was starving, had pain in my gut.
I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go.
I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings, she giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on the move, that's a digital dash. They been just losing, I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past. I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings, she giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on the move, that's a digital dash. They been just losing, I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past. But I dish it like I give it and go. Counting money while I chill at the stove. How I deliver, I've been at the dough. It's up to you how business will go. That 36 I get for the look. Count it up, no feelings will show. Spend so much, gotta get it some more. When they hands out, I just give them a note. How they always talk about me, but a nigga stand out. Watch out how you really walk up to me, that's a man down. All these niggas got these drums with them like a band now. I've been doing what I want, that's what you can't doubt. I've been just feeling myself. Do I just really need help? I got my weight up. I be just telling myself I got love for all of my dogs. I take a pay cut. Some niggas really gon' ride. Some niggas really gon' slide. So go say a prayer. We ain't never gotta slap 5. Nigga, just pay your tithes and call me the mayor. I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings. She giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on the move. That's a digital dash. They been just losing. I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past. I gotta wake up and go get the bread. I gotta go ahead and clip up this man. She all in her feelings, she giving me sex. I got a slack, sweat on my ass. Count up on the move, that's a digital dash. They been just losing, I'm living these fads. Never go broke cause I got me a stash. I could never ever live in the past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hold the bomb cloud. Yo, check it out. Hey. At first she was saying that her boyfriend was hating on me. Now she mad cause I robbed his bitch ass. No taekwondo, but it's Glock for old move swift and it got a little kickback. Little lame ass nigga, what the fuck I look like pulling up to your corny ass kickback? And this trap nigga play, better go and get your dog for this knick-knack. Get his ass patty whack. You a sweet lick, pull up and break out the pieces and snatch your Kit Kat. You should see the way this bitch whip her neck on the D. Slow down, ho, before you get whiplash. How you money long, but short niggas on the scale? Oh no, you wrong. I use coconut oil to grease my hair, bitch, but I still ball. And I heard that she trying to keep the bitch on the leash, but I still finna walk that dog. And you hit niggas' cell phone trying to cop a plea, but I'm still finna make that call. I was a bitch trying to break in the vacuum, still breaking bread with my niggas while I'm breaking the law. ASAP told me keep the gun on me, niggas looking for the cabbage, get you chopped up like coleslaw. Trap house got burglar bars, like I ain't got no condom, I'm a server raw. I remember when they curved the bar, now my extra tooth look cute cause I got a little loot. Heard the last bitch play you like a piccolo, hit you with a pick and roll, now she blow me like a flute. We got the racks on the road, got straps on the boat and the boat. Could've been in the frame, how he post, big can to make him run out his clothes. Don't panic, pussy nigga, catch your breath, say the same shit you said on the songs. 17 with a hump on the back, turn around, let me get you slack. Hey, left cheek, right cheek, go ahead and pop a little bitch while I pop a rubber band off the rack. Even in the wintertime, bitch sweating on the nigga, gotta keep an extra shot just wave off the neck. All I need in this world is a whole lot of money, clean pussy in the power, just show me respect. If me here say you run off your mouth, then me gonna make you run on top bread. Share my last slice with my dog then, but we still can't run on top bread. Never see my Glock 9 with that tongue, but it still come lick off your head. And I block like a ninja, but my trigger finger made the place run red. At first she was saying that her boyfriend was hating on me, now she mad cause I robbed his bitch ass. No taekwondo, but it's Glock for old move swift and it got a little kickback. Little lame ass nigga, what the fuck I look like putting up to your corny ass kickback? And this trap nigga play, better go and get your dog for this knick-knack, get his ass patty whack. How you money long, but short niggas on the scale? Oh no, you wrong, oh no, you wrong. Oh no, you wrong, oh no, you wrong. What's all weighed up in the money exchange? Don't call my phone, don't call my phone. They say I'm wrong, they say I'm wrong.
Hold on there. You outside, nigga, out and about, bitch.
Niggas be thinking it's sweet, but it's not. I'm giving all that I got. Stabbing the back, had to man this shit up. They was still ducking the bump. Said you a gangster, but you was a chump. You took breaking the houses for fun. You took breaking the houses for fun. Was starving, had pain in my gut.
I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I was in the pit, that's the wolves den. I was in the cage, I was boxed in. Fight for my life, we was wrestling. Judge trying to give a nigga sentence. And when it came but got me, I ain't said shit. Got me sick, soy with the rubber grip. I been getting money, I ain't suffering. All these niggas phony, follow other men. Don't make me have to slide with the folk. Slide with my woes like the Zos. Keep a cutter on me like hope. They won't ain't touch no dope. Still smoking dope. Zaza make a bitch choke. Static pussy, ya ho. Cold got a Glock on my coat. They ain't more broke. Nigga trippin' big shoes. Nigga must be smoking on boat. Asian plug up off coke. Dance a bitch up off coke. Coke go up her nose. And she go up pose. Shake it for me, baby girl. Do it, I ain't opposed. Shake straight out them clothes. I ain't gon' bash no hoe. I done made bands up hoe. But I ain't no pimp. I'ma sell it to the ATM, bitch, punch that code. Spiritual nigga can't sell my soul. Paranoid bitch, gotta keep my pole. Niggas gon' click, gotta click gon' go. Beam on his nose, that's a Rudolph nose. Niggas try to kill me, send shots in my whip. Missed every shot, then we hit the whole clip. Missed every shot, then we hit the whole clip. Hit the whole clip. Bitch be thinking it's sweet, but it's not. I'm giving all that I got. Stabbing the back, had to man this shit up. They was still ducking the bump. Said you a gangster, but you was a chump. You took breaking the houses for fun. You took breaking the houses for fun. Was starving, had pain in my gut. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more.
I'm about to pick up 100 from Cali to run up a mill. I don't trap no more. Lil Brody called on the case, he was constantly cooking it up. He don't rap no more. Since we put on they block, they don't rap no more. I done show too much love, I don't got no more. Them 762s and 100, we see who you punish. We paying your blood on your door. Just ice out the pendant, that shit cost me 20. Fresh out of prison, bro, trying to get some money. Niggas shoot in the head, catch they Vic, they was left. Put them pounds on the road, make sure I pay the truck. She gon' go off the face, I ain't paying the fuck. Me and bro let her up, boy, you trippin', you love. See they whip light it up out there, they catchin' up. Bro be the bike, pray you don't catch enough. Talking about a loyal bitch, nigga, I don't even know. I'ma hit him with a Drake, I'ma hit him with the Cobra. 16, put my first Vic in the coma. 12 trying to bliss, hit the tour, let it blow up. Bro got the tours, they ass about get blew up. They ain't know them niggas, but bet them hoes knew us. I start the gang, haters say it's a new us. Cold at the bottom, it been time to move up.
Niggas be thinking it's sweet, but it's not. I'm giving all that I got. Stabbing the back, had to man this shit up. They was still ducking the bump. Said you a gangster, but you was a chump. You took breaking the houses for fun. You took breaking the houses for fun. Was starving, had pain in my gut. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' back no more. I ain't gon' go.
You ready, CP3?
Yeah.
CP3, you should have liked that last video. It had like almost butt naked ladies in there shaking things with some chains.
Tired of looking at butt naked ladies sitting on the computer screen. I need to see some of that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, something's going on.
Yeah, so I was about to say, what, you
You
sick?
see my face? I was like, what?
I was like, you got Novit?
Your froze over?
So first of the press, model Emily, I ain't gonna pronounce her last name, because it's longer than my first name, and that's a given rule. Alleges Robin Thicke sexually assaulted her while filming the Blurred Lines video.
So she was the young lady in Blurred Lines video. And yeah, she said that that's a strong allegation. It wasn't like, oh, he touched me or made, remarks. Like,
Well,
you talking real stuff right
they can label a lot of things as assault nowadays. So we don't know what it could be. I mean, already with Robin's dick, I already got doubts about his sanity, being that he was married to Paula Patton and was out here doing all the stuff he was doing.
now.
Long story, I'm like, you got something, somebody like that on your arm, probably be at risk of talking about all this love shit, but then living the devil life. So this situation, I don't know. It's wild.
What her claim is she's saying sexual assault, but she said that he fondled her bare breast. I would assume she's saying that it was without her consent.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe do a dance move. I don't know.
What kind of? Did you see the video? 'Cause I don't see what that would happen.
I mean, outtakes behind the scenes stuff. Stuff happens.
I don't think that her bare breast,
Oh, she out there. Oh,
bare. I'm trying to. I mean, I don't have any context. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she's telling the truth, but like your bare boobs and feet touching them. Was there any witnesses to this?
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, before I hate to get on something, but I have to give a big shout out to my nephew's birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my nephew CJ. He bad as hell. That's my little buddy though. Oh no, I love him to death. He's bad. I love him for being bad. He's a boy. He's rough.
He put up and kept to the baby.
He ain't that old enough yet.
he got his own red sippy cup problem.
Nah, he like 7, man.
He got his own red cup there.
Kept to the baby. We need to get you some water for stuff like this.
You know, I was 7. I had a 7.
You know what?
You know what?
That's not normal. That's not healthy.
I'm saying it happens.
We need to go revisit the counselor on these situations.
We already had that talk.
About the 7-year-old sippy cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't sippy cup. It was 7-ounce pony. I had this Budweiser bottle and everything.
You talked to the therapist about this.
Yeah. Ain't wrong with that. 7 years old drinking a beer.
It is a lot wrong with that. So, like I said, you need to go back and revisit that conversation.
My therapist said.
Oh, okay.
At least that I recall.
Because if you think there ain't nothing wrong with it, we need to go back a little bit and revisit.
I mean,
No, I don't.
things happen, man. Situations.
Well, that's not appropriate for raise alcohol.
I mean, I'm not telling people to do it.
No.
I'm saying
I'm
that
saying
happens.
when you said happy birthday, you raised some
I
alcohol.
was saying cheers. You got some apple juice in this cup? Good. That's all the baby celebrate
If
this
you
birthday.
need a babysitter, you may not want to call CP3.
I gotta do a bottle of NyQuil, baby.
See,
It's old.
like I said,
Let's take NyQuil and this grape juice. Never know the
Nice.
day. I'm sleepy, I know. So eat your dinner.
baby gonna come back all kinds of wrong.
Yeah, you gonna sleep good though. I feel, you ain't gonna go to bed hungry.
Yeah, you gonna feed him swine.
You need to get some good steak. As long as he got his teeth, he be all right.
Even if he don't, you still gonna give him some meat with
I
gum.
cut it up, yeah. I cut it up full. Hey, man.
So a gentleman just asked, do we, will we listen to one of his beats? I said yes, and then he proceeded to send me a sound file.
No,
And-
uh-oh.
What did you tell him how to send it?
It's on the screen, so that's why I'm. It says email MP3s, So if you want to email it to me, we'll play it and review it on the show. But I don't.
We don't accept SoundCloud links now. Thank you. Thank you. I have to deal with different types of people every day. So there's some people you will say something one way and you have to remind them.
Yeah, I just don't, I wasn't trying to be mean about it because normally I am mean about it. Normally I am.
See,
Yeah, But I'm trying to be nice. I'm sipping water.
Oh, he's sipping water, guys. That's so amazing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna find that. But if you send the MP3, that's the instructions. Like honestly, real talk. I even the other the other bar screen that we used to have would actually say, in order for you to actually to send us music, you need to share the show at least 10 times. And we're actually gonna probably go back to that. Because I got no problem, but if we're reviewing it for you, you should also be doing something for us, which is the easiest. So
But yeah, send it to us, MP3, and we don't accept SoundCloud. Sorry, guys.
I don't do any links. If you send me your Spotify link, I'm not gonna play it. If you send me your Apple Music link, I'm not gonna play it. I requested MP3 for a reason because I know DJs that I can send music out to, and that's the form that they really use. So.
If you have an iPhone, go to your app store, download the MP3 converter. So whatever form you have it in, you can convert it to MP3 and then send it email. I do it every week with our show and I convert it to MP3. So, and it's a free app, so you don't even gotta pay for
it. Yeah. So
he don't even realize he sound like such a dad.
Yeah.
You sound like such a dad just now.
Trying to school the youth, man, so they don't make these mistakes. Because he's drinking water tonight, but if he wasn't, he probably would have got cussed out 20 ways for Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save him.
But the funny thing is, before he didn't even say anything, I was like, "We don't accept SoundCloud, thanks." I did sound kind of snippy. Sorry.
Oh man. So the movie Venom came out yesterday.
Yes.
I watched it thanks to the Fire Stick.
You know what? That's what I said.
I'm working on changing my streaming services.
You sound real PC when you said it, but we didn't do that.
So I honestly, I gotta rewatch it. The first Venom was so-so. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad though, but it was like bad.
Yeah. And it was a cliffhanger. So
yeah. So this one is, from what I've seen, most of it, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't like, oh, and I hate to say it. So it's not, when you compare it to like the other Marvel movies, it's it's not like when you watch Endgame or anything or Black Panther, you're like, damn, everybody needs to see this movie. It's like, yeah, I buy this one,
Was this one? This one was actually MCU, right?
Well, that's the cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah.
They do this thing where they mind melt, and when Eddie Brock comes to, they on the TV, it's the from Spider-Man, from the last Spider-Man, where basically J. Jonah Jameson is telling everybody that Peter Parker is Spider.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. So I guess the third one.
They're trying to bring it in.
Yeah. They do have Morbius on deck, which is the vampire one, which I've been waiting for a long time. Thank you, COVID, bastards. So they do got that on deck. There's another movie they did have on deck too. Another one besides
Spider-Man.
I think it's Blade, the V-Van version of Blade, which I'm very interested
We
in.
have a lot of sequels coming. We have a lot of sequels.
Oh yeah.
To stuff like Doctor Strange, Black Panther.
So I believe that I could have sworn they said they cast a new actor to play Black Panther.
No. Yes and no. For the main movie, no. For the multiverse, yes, which they would have done anyway.
Okay.
So for anyone who doesn't understand, Marvel has what they call the multiverse, which they did talk about as far as Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and all of that, where they have different variations. They also talked about it in Loki, the show that's on Disney. So they have multiple universes that are parallel to one another. So, like Loki, for instance, there are different variations of Loki in different universes. So, Black Panther in another universe wouldn't be Chadwick anyway. So it wasn't like they technically recast him, but they do have someone else playing Black Panther which if Chadwick did not unfortunately pass away, they were going to. But in the main movie, they did not recast him. Marvel decided they were not going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I saw it and I was like, do I want to read this? Is this gonna make me mad? I don't know yet.
Well, in the comics, Shuri becomes Black Panther.
Temporarily.
Yeah, but I think that's
That's what
narrative is
yeah.
what they're going to take and run with. So there's that.
So but we'll see how this works out.
And then I believe they're bringing Michael B. Jordan back. Which, you didn't
You
really
never see
him
the
die.
body.
You didn't see him die. You saw him like pass out. So we gotta remember that this is Hollywood.
Well, I gotta go back and watch it because I watched the whole. I wasn't a comic book kid, so I decided, after GOP passed away, I was gonna watch the whole Marvel series in the chronological order, the way it's supposed
Did
to.
you watch all of them?
I watched all of them, so I've
so
seen them, but it's all like a mind jumble. So I got to go back and look at the stuff again. I know, like some of the stuff y'all talk about, I remember, but I'm like, I don't remember what movie it was. I don't remember whatever.
By the way, though, the last What If joint is vicious. It's just basically What If Ultron won.
But
and it's vicious.
You don't watch What If right now. You can go back and watch what you was talking about.
Yeah.
And then watch What If afterwards, because you got to get the facts together first before you start doing these What Ifs.
Yeah. Don't get caught up in me and Lady Antoinette's conversation about that.
And then multiverse and stuff like that.
I seen the commercial. Interesting.
But like after you watch all the movies that came out thus far, then they had the shows. They had WandaVision.
It's too much. I just don't have time.
Well, it's not a lot of shows, but like the shows do tie into what the movies, those storylines are. WandaVision, and then Winter Soldier.
Okay, because I guess.
Yeah, they're going to watch the whole.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? What's good?
What's going on? Welcome to At the Bar. I am Mr. 151. Right now I'm Mr. H2O because I can't drink alcohol. We got CP3 in the building. We got Lady Antoinette.
Hello.
What's going on, son?
What's going on? Tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to the audience.
My name Caliente. I'm from Sarasota, Florida. I'm 29 years old. I do trap music. I'm down here in Florida, Southwest Florida.
Okay, all right. You want to start off? Or you want me to start off, Lady?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna ask questions. I got questions.
I'm gonna let Lady Antoinette start it off.
So, okay, you said that's your bio. Thanks for that. We don't always get those, but thank you. So tell me about your name. I see that you went by one name and now you're going by Caliente. So tell us about the change and then why Caliente.
Caliente hot. I represent Flame Game. That's my music. Flame Game Music Entertainment. And Caliente, I was called Lil Hot a couple years back. I say like 5 years ago, and then I changed my name to Caliente as I got older. I felt like I wasn't a little boy anymore, So I just grew up and just changed my name to Hot. And instead of just saying Hot, which sound basic, I just used Caliente. That way it have a better sounding. It got like a more sound of a style to it.
Right.
And then growing up in my neighborhood, I always had Spanish homeboys, Puerto Rican and Mexicans as I grew up. My neighborhood, childhood friends. Yeah. That's who I really got my name from them.
Okay.
All right. CP3, what you got?
With such a diverse music coming out of Florida right now, what do you think makes you stand out from the rest of the artists coming out of Florida right now?
Can you repeat that question? I barely can hear you, bro.
I say with all the different sounds that's coming out of Florida right now, what makes you stand out from the rest of this music that's out here, this trap music?
I just use everything creativity by like the way I feel. Like if I'm in the tipsy moment, if I'm drinking or whatever, and that's my vibe, I make a song right then and there. That's how I feel. If I'm with a female, I'm being romantic or whatever. It's whatever mood I go by. Creativity. I try to make everything original, make like real life kind of reality. And that's what make me different from other artists.
Okay. So what is your Mount Rushmore?
I can't. I barely can hear y'all.
I said, what is your Mount Rushmore in hip hop?
What is what on hip hop?
Your Mount Rushmore, like your top five.
Oh, my top five.
Yeah.
I say Nas, Jay Z. You know what I'm saying. I listen to Kanye here and there. I love Kanye new music. I love the Donda album that he just dropped. Um, Other than that, I listen to Lil Wayne, Gucci Man, for anything else.
Okay. That's what I didn't expect that coming from someone who said they into trap music, you know.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect that, so I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I guess you got to be versatile somehow. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Jay Z, Nas, and Kanye West, those type of artists, you're not just rapping just anything. They rapping real life. You can feel every word for word. They real versatile. So I learned a lot from them also.
What did you like about the Donda album?
You say what?
What did you like about that last Kanye album?
On the last Kanye album, I feel like he went diversity this time because he didn't just choose like the top main like five like Jay Z or went to J. Cole or like everybody that's actually the hip hop era like around his age. He like stepped out the element with like the new era and the new artist that's coming out like right now today. He got Lil Baby, he got Lil Durk, like those type of people they young like versus Kanye West. So I feel like he kind of like stepped out his element.
That's true.
Okay.
A question about the album. Did you hear the leaked album, a song that was cut with Andre 3000? What did you think about that?
No, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? Oh, you need to listen.
No.
Oh, that one had a
It was
controversy
yeah.
behind it. So it's on.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. So go ahead and pick that up. Since you like the album, that's definitely something you might want to look into. Stuff that he cut from the album as well.
Right.
So you know they're doing a documentary on Kanye, right? It's gonna be on Netflix. It's been shot over the last 20 years.
They doing it in the next 20 years.
It's been shot over the last 20 years. The same people.
Oh, the last 20 years from when he
Yeah.
first started making music.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen something.
Okay. All right. Cool. You got a question, Lady Antoinette?
Yeah. As far as you said, you explained your genre as trap. Um, Tell us about that. Some pros and cons of doing trap music.
It's like the way of life, really. On how some grew up in the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? This is like a way of life. The hustle, the motivation, street. A lot that you can learn in the streets that you don't really learn in school. You know what I'm saying? A lot that they don't really teach you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how everything is based off of trap music. It's like the childhood, the grind, the come up from when we was rock bottom in the mud. Just everything is like the representation of the struggle. The Section 8, the hood is like trap music. Everything you feel all the way from MLK all the way to the other side. So that's what I based off of trap music when I say trap music.
CP3, what you got?
Uh, like you were saying about diversity and being able to in different modes, put down different music. So, where do you see yourself taking the different sounds to? Like you said, sometimes it comes when you're feeling you having some drinks or you smoking on a J or whatever. Right? What else helps you spur that diversity in your music that help you reach different different music ranges? Like my hosts know, I don't really listen to this new trap music, so I like listening to diversity. So what other forms of rap can you feel you can take your sound to? So
Yes, I can see my sound going diversity. I just don't focus on trap music. I do a lot of other type of music. I do rap. I have like R&B songs. I have trap music. I have club songs, twerk songs for the females. So I'm very diversity myself. But trap music is like the main topic that I'm on at the moment.
You had it when you said twerk music.
Yeah.
Yeah, twerk music. I got this song called "She Cutting Up."
All right.
Like,
So what song inspired you to get into hip hop?
what song?
Yep.
Okay, ask that question one more time. How about King?
What song inspired you to get into hip hop?
Actually, Lil Wayne. I didn't have no specific song. Lil Wayne like really made me want to rap. Like when I first heard him or whatever, I always used to follow Lil Wayne music. Like always, always. Lil Wayne was like the most influential rapper in my life that made me really want to rap. From his beats, he was versatile. The punchlines he used, the metaphors, just everything.
So you
Like he created a lot of the new wave that's going on right now. Really honest. Without his rap and his style, I don't even think music could be like how it is right now today.
so it sounds like you study hip hop a lot.
Yeah,
So so
I started doing music when I was 7 years old. I'm 29.
so
So
I want to tell you this. When you, and there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but when you keep, you sound like more than just a trap rap. And,
right.
and you're very knowledgeable about the pop. Whatever type of music that you make, you sound more like a hip hop artist to me than a trap rapper right now.
Then a trap rapper.
Because you're very
Yeah,
knowledgeable.
I'm really not a trap music rapper. It's just something that it's like a project that I'm working on at the moment.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So I can get into anything.
yeah, I like that though. I like the fact that you're very knowledgeable about hip hop in general and stuff like that. But we asked your top five, and you gave us a very diverse top five. Um, you know, was a good look. Got something, Lady Internet?
I do. In your bio, you mentioned your father as
Yes.
one of your influential artists. Tell us about that.
Growing up, like when I was younger, 7, 8 years old, I always watched my father in the studio make beats. He was a producer. He produced a lot of old school music in my area where I'm from back in the day. And I used to always watch him. He bought me a beat machine when I was young. I wasn't really rapping at the moment. I started like recording people before I even took rap serious. I used to record all the local artists in my area also. And after that, I just started rapping. Like when I heard Lil Wayne, I wanted to do it all of a sudden. Because everybody used to always tell me, yo, you sound like Lil Wayne, you sound like Lil Wayne. So I just used to start doing it.
Okay. You got something else, CP3?
Yeah, I have a very big influence on my life though by my father I met.
Okay.
So yeah, he showed me a lot, like a lot, from engineering, producing, just mix, mastering. I know how to do pretty much everything, graphic design, pretty much everything.
That's good.
Yeah. So I just been get into some of the music to see what the sound is, the biggest, man. See what he said.
Okay, so we about to play your song.
Okay, which song y'all chose?
You only sent me one. Let me see which one it is. Oops. That is the bio. What is the song? Yeah, that's the song.
What it's called?
Dirty Phantom. Well, Phantom.
Yeah, Dirty Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trap song.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
Is you looking for it? You searching it?
Sit back and listen to this one.
Nigga always talking about they got dirty Sprite, bitch. Yeah. I put my lean in the phantom. 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 Sipping lean dirty phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. I put my lean in the 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 phantom. Smoking on perk, the perk. He smoking on dirt. Fuck nigga, I'm a motherfucker jerk. Waffle house like a nigga got served. Yeah, I say your whole work. What the smell on my shirt? What's that? Loud pack got perk. Yeah, I'm on serve. I miss the lean in the phantom. Yeah, my clip a banana. You fuck niggas can't touch this. Ooh, feeling like MC Hammer. I fuck your girl in her pajama. I'm a bad mama jammer. Can't eat the hitter with a slimmer. They like ooh, goddamn. Mr. Lean in the phantom. Hold up, I miss the lean in the phantom. Hold on, let me come through. Mix all the lean in Mountain Dew. Nigga don't know how to. You don't know what I gon' do. Caliente, what's up? Flame guy, what's up? I put my lean in the phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. I put my lean in the phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. Sipping lean dirty phantom. I put my lean in the 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 phantom.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
I'm gonna tell you this. I really like your flow. To me, you don't sound like Lil Wayne. I like your flow. I like your flow.
Yeah, I don't hear Lil Wayne either. Did you do that beat?
No, that beat I actually got it from someone off of YouTube. So I jack for beats a lot on YouTube until I find like a producer that I really like,
Right.
and then I email them about the exclusive rights if I feel like the song can do something. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I just don't go buying beats. I just freestyle or just write a lot of songs. I make a lot of songs. I mean, I can make 10, 15 songs a day.
Okay. Well, that beat went well with your flow. That was a good pick.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Tell me about your writing process.
My writing process,
Yeah.
I mean, I freestyle right. I don't know if that make sense. I freestyle as I write. Like, so I don't really like sit back sometimes. Whatever the concept of the song is, I get on the song and just freestyle about whatever the concept of the song is. So if it's about dirty family, we're gonna talk about lean. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about syrup, codeine, all that shit, and just talk. So that's based off like how I write, just the feeling of the song, the feeling of the beat. And sometimes I go right off the hype of the beat, like try to throw ad libs in there. It sounds like action words in the background, and like a lot of people like that from the TikTok videos and all that. So that's why I do that.
You take the Jay-Z approach.
You say,
I said you take the Jay-Z approach. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Over here. Yeah, I like the track that track. It didn't seem trap to me. It seemed more like it got me like a party song.
It was kind of clubbish. I mean, it bounced to the club's joint too. I mean,
like you said, yeah.
You say I have a what?
A club sound.
We got more of a club.
Oh yeah, club sound. Yeah, I try to keep my voice as like hype as possible because I move around a lot too. Like I'm very energetic. Like I can dance, I can do all that. So
Okay.
now you're just showing off.
yeah, I be showing my narrow ass. Yeah.
It definitely was a hot track. I play that joint.
All right, cool. Give me.
I just put out a free album called Long Live Silk. I just put out a whole free album.
On what platform?
You say what?
What platform did you put it out on?
It's on my mixtapes. It's on iTunes. It's on TuneCore. It's on iHeartRadio. It's on pretty much every platform I can use, really.
Okay.
Okay. Um, give me 5 do's and 5 don'ts of the industry that you've learned.
5 do's and don'ts.
Yep.
My those purses. I ain't rocking no purses. That's what you don't do.
Okay.
2, I feel like a lot of rappers should stop like mimicking other rappers like the same style. I'm like that kind of like that's getting old. I'm tired of the same rappers. That sound like each other. I'm just that.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Yeah, stop being a copycat. Stop stealing sauce. That's a don't do. Don't do that. And 3, I mean, I want a lot of rappers just to focus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being on drugs. I know we like promote it through our music and all that shit, but the pills, the lean, it ain't really good for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really good. 4, the don'ts is shit. I don't know. The fake jury, no fake jury. You know what I'm saying? No fake jury in the industry because you can't be rapping about racks and money and all this and that. And then when the boys get up with you, the jury ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? 5, don't do it. I don't know.
We good. Yeah, pick another one.
I don't know. I think I got another one. I think I got another one in me though.
All right.
I don't know what to say. I can't. Don't dye your nails. Don't dye your fingernails. That's another thing. Don't paint your goddamn fingernails. Don't put no.
Remember we had the picture with Lil Pump, and he was up there. Picture looking like the baddest bitch.
Don't put no nail polish on your nails. But a lot of people don't know that's really attention seeking though. You get what I'm saying? It's attention seeking. So they smart. Those artists like Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Pump. Those are smart. They some smart people. For real.
They smart, but they dumb sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my dues, I'm gonna do my dues for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The dues, always stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistency take you very far. You know what I'm saying? Always stay consistent. 2, you know what I'm saying? Keep people around you that keep you motivated and keep you positive every day, all day. You don't want no negativity around you when you're trying to reach success. 3, the production. Make sure you have straight club bangers, no bullshit. Nobody want to listen to no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need somebody saying hey and whoa, whoa, whoa and all this all through the verse and nothing like that. I want to actually hear something. 4, I don't know. Dude, take care of your family. Always be there for your family. You know what I'm saying? 5, I don't know shit. I done ran out of thinking. My think box. I done ran out.
All right, cool.
I got far though. I got far with that one kind of. You know what I'm saying? I've been smoking a lot of weed too, so I'm like toasted right now.
We understand. We understand.
About to be CP3's favorite rapper.
Yeah, I understand, brother. I understand.
We can't even hit you or see your eyes, CP3.
Yeah, you can't even see CP3 eyes right now.
We can't even see
It's
his
been a long
eyes.
day. Third show of the day.
Yeah, we got to do another interview there, another live video with it.
Okay.
You let me know what the next.
We're gonna do a part 2. Try to get a part 2 in a couple months, 2 months down the line or something.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna follow up. You know. Got anything, Lady Anna?
Yeah, I have one more question. We heard that you recently signed a distribution deal with Authentic Empire. Tell us
Yes,
tell us your feeling, your emotion when that happened.
I was actually happy because Boom Man, I used to record in Atlanta at 3MG Studios with Roscoe Dash. Y'all heard of, I don't know if you heard of Roscoe Dash. He's like an old artist.
Yeah.
He done one hit wonder. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I used to record at the same studio as him with at Boom Man. That was his manager. I used to purchase beats from Debate Beats back in the day. but I always wanted to get up with him. He was a hard dude to get up with. So I'm like, yeah, I got to meet him one day. So I wrote him through the internet one day. You know what I'm saying? He got back with me, but then he didn't get back with me. As far as my manager reached out or whatever to him, sent him my music or whatever, and they just sent me a distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's a pretty good, damn good distribution deal. There's no bullshit. And I was really happy to use their platform and who they is. And right now, with them helping Fujano get his major record deal. So that was I was happy. I was real excited about that. And shout out to my manager, shout out to my team, my family, everybody for keeping me motivated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all too for giving me this interview.
You know, Caliente, what I dug about you is I remember, you hit my inbox and was like, hey, we had the conversations, able to set the interview up. I like the fact that you actually, taking your destiny in your own hand and getting stuff moving.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to stay consistent as I can. Trying to get these millions, get these M's.
Indeed.
Amen, bro. We all know.
So we definitely did that. So now we come to my favorite part of the interview, sir. And CP3 is going to tell you my favorite part at the interview.
Once again, the favorite segment of 151 by any artist we have on this network and on this show is Bars at the Bar.
So basically, you say you're a freestyler. We want to hear some bars, a cappella. It could be a verse that you've already written. It could be something off the top of your dome right now. We just want to hear something, man. We are hip hop lovers. We're music lovers.
Oh, you want to hear something? All right, let me see.
Let's go.
Let me see what I'm gonna do, y'all. Okay, I got a verse off of Put That Shit On, a song that I just put out with Lil Guap. That's on platforms too, also. There go. Talk cheap, nigga, talk is weak. I ain't never see you put it on. Drip in, hold on. Damn, my bad. I'm fucking up, right? I'm fucking up. Talk is cheap, nigga, talk is weak. I ain't never see you put it on. Saucy in my drip, nigga, I can break up a happy home. She wanna eat it up, taste the bone. Liking the way I be putting on the sit on. Fuck on the good, tell her leave me alone. Do not disturb what I put on my phone. I don't need a chain, I don't need a rain. That's when you build like a hurricane. I put that shit on in my own lane. When I drip, you can see the rain. Like, that's something I did off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm high. I'm high as fuck right now. I'm high, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm toasted right now. I'm so fucking high. My mouth was dry and shit. I told my brother to bring my drink. He ain't bring my drink yet.
What is the show called At the Bar? We can't judge anybody because this is the only show that I've actually. Because the one show I'm actually drinking water. So hey, we all have our fun.
I had done choked up on y'all, man.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yeah, definitely. Quick question though, do you have any videos?
Yes, I have a couple of videos. I have My Wrist. This is a song called My Wrist with Bang Gang Tune on YouTube. They can look that up. I got this video called Loud Pack.
Can you email me the link?
Can I email you the link?
Yeah, because because I just don't play the music. We actually play videos on here too.
I gotta go on YouTube.
Yeah, we actually play videos. So I mean, we want to support independent artists. So we support their videos. We play their MP3s.
Yeah.
I'm
about to have my manager send you the links on my videos.
Okay, all right. And what's the name of the song?
I got a song called My Wrist. I got another one called I'm That Nigga. Loud Pack. I'm gonna send y'all a few videos.
All right, cool.
Y'all, which one of you want to pick too? No matter.
We put you in rotation. We got you. What do you look for in a beat?
What do I look for in a beat?
Yes.
808s, most definitely. Tempo, up tempo, not too fast, not too slow, but like mid tempo. I love the claps. I love the southern sound of beats. Like those beats, like Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane rap off. I love those type of beats. Those are Memphis style, Alabama type beats. You get what I'm saying? And then I always try to mix the South, like the dirty South, with music. Like as far as like Uncle Luke, Two Live Crew, I love like music that keep the female's ass shaking. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got CP3?
That's what I look for in a beat, though. You say that again?
Yeah, you gotta get the booty shaking, man. Get the booty shaking.
Yeah, you gotta have the club jumping. I love club music. Like when I look for a beat, I basically look for a club beat, something that can go in a club, because that's what bring the shows, that's what bring money, that's what keep everything consistent. One day you might be in Tampa, you might be in Miami, then you want Orlando for this one hit. You get what I'm saying? For this hit single, you like something everywhere. It's off a club song.
Yeah.
So when I make music, I don't really try to make street. I don't try to keep it on the street level. I try to keep it like street in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Industry in the streets. So,
definitely.
Like, you gotta have both. Like, if you're gonna make a street song, make sure it sound like a club song. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a pain song, make sure it sound like a club song. Anything that goes in the club, you winning all day.
Right.
You're gonna shake asses and buying drinks, and you winning.
Yes, sir.
See, people trying to come to your video shoot.
Yeah, the next twerk video, let me know, man. We got to see in Florida, man. I gotta swing by.
What area y'all in?
Oh, we up in Washington D.C., but we do travel. We are mobile.
We travel too.
Hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it, dog. I'll make some things happen.
And let us know if you come up this way. Come to DC, let us know.
Okay, I'm pretty sure my manager's gonna push me to come. So
There you go. That's perfect.
he probably watching, listening to it right now.
Definitely want you to come through if you're in the DC area. There's no other city like us.
Then I can really get on the beat in front of y'all and freestyle for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Over this phone. This is my first time ever doing a phone interview. So
yeah.
So I'm catching on to a lot.
We definitely appreciate you calling in, and I'm about to go to a video break. And then look, we're gonna do a follow-up interview in about 2 months. And whenever you got projects and singles dropping, you hit us up. We are gonna support you. I also will go to Spotify and download your music as well. And I also will comment on your videos as well, because we actually do support.
We like, share, and subscribe. We do.
All righty.
Football, man. Sorry. That's some good games.
Let us know you have social media.
Yeah. I'm on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and it's Caliente with a V, not an A. It's CVLIENTE on all social networks. Facebook, all that.
So instead of the A, it's a V.
I'm getting my own. Yes, a V.
Okay, gotcha.
And right now I got a website, but it's under construction, so I'll be posting that link on my social media, like probably around next week. So, and I'm gonna have merchandise, clothes.
Oh yeah. You know what? You did have something in the Bible about you have a clothing line and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's called Mafa. And the album that I'm working on is called Mafa. That's called it stands for Make America Flame Again.
Okay. Cool. So, how did you get into that?
Growing up, always into art. I always was into art. Drawing, always drew pictures, did art, always took pictures. I love to dress up. I'm always in fashion all the time. And with all that, I learned how to like paint and design my own clothes. Like with my childhood friends when we was young, we used to like cut out cardboard pieces out the box, like in shapes, and make them out of letters and numbers, and go to the store and buy a spray paint can and spray on the T-shirt. We used to just like wear it to school, like wash it in the dryer. That way the fumes just wash off. And we used to rock that shit at school, painting on our shoes, all white shoes. We used to take paint and just be painting on our shoes and shit, paint on our jeans, hats. As I got older, I got into like the graphic design more and more.
Yeah, that's.
I just started doing graphic design and doing shoes.
Your creativity is like off the chain, like honestly. And,
you say what?
I said your creativity is off the chain. Like
yeah, I'm hands on with everything. I ride bikes, like four-wheelers and dirt bikes. I go fishing from time to time. Like I'm jet skis. I love jet skis. I'm always out on the water. Yeah, I'm pretty much into a lot.
All right, cool. Well, I found your
okay. Yeah. So
I just archived a lot of photos. I have a bunch of photos of them. I just archived a lot of, like, cause I'm starting my page over. So those are all my latest posts right there.
Well, anything you want to say before we let you go?
Oh yeah. What is 151 the bar?
It's at the bar. I'm on 151, but the show is at the bar. This is the fourth.
Oh yeah. I just say, yeah, I appreciate y'all at the bar for this interview. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team, Slang Gang, my manager Rock. You know what I'm saying? My family, everybody, whoever listening out there, the fans, my supporters, everybody that keep me going and motivated. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on all social networks at CVLIENTE, Caliente, Flame.
Well, we definitely will. And we look to be hearing some big things for you in a follow-up interview.
All right. Yep.
All right, cool. Video break. Go.
Yeah. Feeling Django, feeling BBL. See, I am that one nigga.
Hey, V. Line them up.
10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, double it, 10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, hey, her rise is on me, she spied off villain as soon as I walked in the place. This how I'm coming, how you want it, she want it all over her face. You thinking with your dick, that's why you got a pole in your face. Give it up, get stuck, pussy nigga don't know what to say. Hey, 10K, 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 10K. Q vision today was a good day. All feelings inside, I'm thinking I'm done with this rapping. Hold up, shit, I ain't never had shit, little nigga, I grew up a bastard. Stretching this shit like elastic. Go to the lick and I caught me some V-Long. She want paper or plastic. If I say no, then why you keep asking? I need a Robbie, some shit that go wrong. Miss if you blink, it's like 182. Talking with numbers like 222. I put you to sleep, I go book you a room. And the hell whole Weezy Ferrari go room. 10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, double it, 10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, double it.
10,000 the venue. Walk up past and speak to you. Chicken hard, they ain't have a clue. Big bang, rovers is a woo. Younger man in the building. Moving militant like Navy. Get money 10 different ways. Cadillac is a nation. Before his time, he is ancient. Stuck in the money and praying. No delaying, no waiting. On the phone, conversating with Lady or Benjamin. Either one is winning. Big rap, fill of these britches. You know what they do to snitches. You gon' pass it, you gon' dribble it. Tell me which one is you working. She come my FaceTime and she twerking. It was me, your head alert me. Get out here, no internet surfing. 10,000, that's a good day. Spreading it out the long way. That's all work, that did not play.
10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, double it, 10K nigga got 10 bands. Don't talk to me, you can't help me double it, double it, double it, double it, double it.
Shit, no. This bitch hard. Oh yeah, Margie. This the one right here.
Nigga, I came from the struggle, came from the dirt like a puddle. Had to work hard, had to hustle to get where I'm at, it took muscle. Ice in my veins, D'Angelo Russell. Niggas gon' hate and some niggas gon' love you. Why would you think I would trust you? But now I'm the one they look up to. Nigga, I came from the struggle, came from the dirt like a puddle. Had to work hard, had to hustle to get where I'm at, it took muscle. Ice in my veins, D'Angelo Russell. Niggas gon' hate and some niggas gon' love you. Why would you think I would trust you? But now I'm the one they look up to. Gotta stick to the code, balance my high with my lows. Niggas gon' hate, I suppose, but when you the best, you the go. I guess that's just how this shit goes. D'Angelo Russell, the ice in my veins, embedded in my flows. My heart is cold, can't trust these niggas, not even these hoes. So I keep a poach just in case you want go. But what do you know? I am the best in this bit. I'm really getting tired of addressing that shit. I'm at the top of the crust where I sit. The flows are too lit, yeah, you know I'm legit. Every song drop is a hit, I don't miss. I don't plan on stopping till I'm in the dish. Put me on your track, you won't even exist. Just like Rich homie, I keep going in. Soon I get the flow and no need to punch in. Once I lock in, then I'm gone with the win. I'm like a wizard when I grab the pen. Put words together, I'm making them blend. I always knew that one day I would win. Oh, you thought different, they go think again. They counted me out, even some of them can. Just like a flow, they just let it sink in. I don't got time for amends. I'm trying to buy me a Benz. Get me a house on the hill, I got time for no friends. They say I'm setting the trend. Vision mapped out, I don't need me a lens. Say what you want, I just grin. I know that you hating this love on the end. No need to pretend. See that I'm up, now you wanna be my friend. But it's too late, cause you wasn't back then. Came from the struggle, came from the dirt like a puddle. Had to work hard, had to hustle to get where I'm at, it took muscle. Ice in my veins, D'Angelo Russell. Niggas gon' hate and some niggas gon' love you. Why would you think I would trust you? But now I'm the one they look up to. Nigga, I came from the struggle, came from the dirt like a puddle. Had to work hard, had to hustle to get where I'm at, it took muscle. Ice in my veins, D'Angelo Russell. Niggas gon' hate and some niggas gon' love you. Why would you think I would trust you? But now I'm the one they look up to.
Hop on the beat, then I body this shit, cause the ice in my veins got a young nigga cold. Can't trust you niggas and none of you hoes. When money involved, they gon' switch up they roll. Give me a poke, cause I heard niggas plotting. Shooters on go, cause I know they been watched. Move out the move, I know they gon' cop. Hard in the paint, like who gon' stop? I'm at the top of the shit. I ball like Jordan, don't need no assist. The jumping too wet with the flick of a wrist. Jug on the song, so you know it's a hit. Pass me the ball, then you know it's a win. Hard in the paint, I'ma keep going in. Feel like the greatest, I'ma keep going in. I'ma keep it going in. How can I lose? I was destined for this. The floor is too cold, yeah, I'm destined to win. Floor off the top, I don't need me a pen. The love is too fake, I don't need me no friend. Chasing the bag, trying to count up the dead. They say that it's hate, but it's love in the end. Murder the beat, then I hop in the bench. Murder the beat, then I'm grinding to win.
treasure delirious. Lil' George stalking my page, she curious. She think I'm playing that raps, I'm serious. I ain't got time for all of that chit chat. Stepping too close and get hit with the reflex. First I'm an Average, you know I'm a leader. Don't follow no rules, only follow procedures. Like if a bitch get out of line, stuck her. A nigga wasting my time, fuck her. Promoter ain't giving no money, then dub it. Don't play with a gang when you see us in public. If I had nothing, you know I would clutch him. I grip on the strap and you know I'ma bust it. A nigga was fucking on me, he was in love. Don't let that little nigga lie to you. Ain't finna pressure a nigga to get out his feelings. Nah, that's what his mama do. Ain't finna beef with no little bitty bitch, she get beat. That's what that drama do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do.
Hit my phone like, Tay, where you at? I dropped the pen, come give me that neck. He drowning this pussy, he like, what the heck? I don't be bragging about how I be wet. My drip game awesome, you know I be flossing. Bring that ass here, and you know that I'm bossy. He think he a pimp, well, bitch, I'm a pimp. Louis back heavy, I walk with a limp. Money on my mind, I'm talking about commas. Fly takes back a hoe with that drama. This is my son, I call him my toddlers. Big booty bitch, they call me a wobbler. Ass hair broom, that's true facts. Got your nigga on my ass, that's true facts. Bitch, you and my bitch don't do that. If you wanna dip, bitch, I'ma screw that.
A nigga was fucking on me, he was in love. Don't let that little nigga lie to you. Ain't finna pressure a nigga to get out his feelings. Nah, that's what his mama do. Ain't finna beef with no little bitty bitch, she get beat. That's what that drama do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in no waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah.
So let's see, 11 years ago, we was working
Before you say something incriminating. The mic's alive right about now. The CB3.
He was telling all the goodness.
Yeah, you know, you going through your social media memories and
you was just like, you remember when you was slinging?
I was slinging some internet, having some internet fun back in the early.
You was slinging what? For some ding dongs, for some dollars.
A little something, you know. We was up in Buffalo, right across the border from Canada, you know.
And here's the thing, guys. I worked with him at that time, and you think you know a person.
Sometimes I just had to get out of town.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That must have been some good stuff for you going with the Buffalo.
Hey, she paid for the ticket. She paid for the hotel. Why not?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what was it?
About an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. You just let it go.
Yeah, you know, like I said, she was from Canada. It was hard to make that long distance work, huh? I'm going to get up there.
Wait, why couldn't you go over to Canada? That's the main question.
Why you gonna be asking stuff like that? We're talking about Buffalo. How are you talking about Canada? You know, Canada is a great place. I haven't got over there yet.
Oh.
I'm trying to get
they got his picture at the border, y'all.
Don't let this nigga get that off.
Somebody might have been bringing something across the border. I don't know. It's possible. But, you know.
So you were using her?
No, I didn't. Well,
technically
I didn't because I told her, you know, you don't have to, but she did. I mean, it's a great place. Guys, if you have a friend that's from Canada, you can't get to Canada, there's this great hotel right there, like not even 100 yards from the border. It's a Days and has a Denny's in the lobby. And the 4th floor.
You know.
How many times were you there?
I've been there a few times.
You know, when people say the Days, man, I remember, like, Jay-Z. That's just like, I've never stayed in the Days. Because
don't knock it, baby.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, because, like, I think in Jay-Z rhymes, he'd be like, moving work at the Days.
Days, man. Nothing wrong with the Days, man.
He was living out in those lyrics.
I told you, Daisy, my man.
Yeah, clearly.
You know, it never fails that I have people who know that I'm on the air, and they will always call me.
I've received 2 calls.
While I'm on the show.
I've received 2 calls. And then my son texts me, "Are you okay?" What? Do I just leave the house and disappear for nothing? Like, is that what?
You know, he's lonely.
I don't feel like talking right now. Leave me alone.
They just trying to connect you with their baby. That's all. That's all. Don't be mean.
I mean, hey, it's about to get cold. I'm in the basement, so get me up. Go ahead for the baby.
What? Are you trying to solicit a new baby mom?
Yeah, about that time. About that time. Can't run away from it, man.
So you trying to be bundled up for
cuffing season.
Yeah,
I got to feel it's gonna be cold this winter, man. Last one was a little chilly. You know,
it was a what?
Little chilly.
Little chilly.
Yeah.
It wasn't cold though.
Nah, but not in the basement, man. You get no cold.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, man. Blanking on do so much.
You better get a heated blanket.
No.
No.
So tell everybody what type of female you looking for.
Yes, please tell them.
It's
because
it's so hilarious, right? Just dealing with young ladies in this day and age.
Sound old already.
I mean, I saw a poll that says the DMV is supposed to have the most diverse dating group. I don't know who the hell they polled, but yeah, I cannot agree.
I can't either. I've dated in the DMV and it wasn't.
I'm looking outside the DMV dating pool because there's so much damn duplication. I ain't got time.
When they say diverse, exactly what do they mean?
I don't know. I didn't read the article when I saw it.
I would say there's some diversity out there, but that doesn't mean that it's appealing to me. So I understand.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't understand. You know, today's dating scene, today's.
Could you seriously? Here's a question. Could you seriously, like, date somebody that your boy done hit?
That's a tough one. I don't think I could.
I'm gonna answer for no.
I'm trying to think has it ever happened. Nah, cause for real, if he's my dude and we cool and he dated her, I
What
don't.
if he just smashed her? Like
I
it wasn't nothing serious.
They just had a fling.
But you being serious, can you be serious?
Oh, could I be serious? We just, knocked it off and kept it moving.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to have a real, it had to be like a real connection, and I felt like, I can overlook it.
I asked that. I don't think I could. I asked that.
I mean, it'd be hard. It'd have to be a real, like, hey, this is my soulmate. Bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
But how do you get to that point where you know that she's your soulmate? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to get to that point with that person.
The way I look at it, it'll make it a little awkward, but every woman has slept with somebody before she's married. So
true.
The fact that,
but I don't want to know the nigga.
Somebody that I know. Like I said, that'll make it a little awkward. Like I said, if it was a one-time thing, that'll make it a little bit easier. But if it was like an ongoing thing for like months and months and y'all was, I don't think I could do it after that. But it was like a one and done, and we had a connection. And
so they couldn't have been like friends with benefits.
Yeah, nah. I couldn't do all that.
I'm just saying. I used to watch the,
I can take one time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
used to watch the show Friends.
Uh-huh.
So there was a point where Joey wanted Jennifer Aniston character, and she.
In all actuality, he wanted everyone. But go ahead.
That's true too. But at the same time, like she had a baby by, like, the nigga that's supposed to be your man, and they was okay with that shit.
Even though you're like all friends, that's too weird.
I was like, I thought when I got to that point, I was like, I can't watch. So first it was a white show, so I was like, you lucky I'm watching this shit anyway. But then it got to that point, I was like, nah, see, click.
And see, truth be told, Friends was modeled after
Living Single.
They ain't do that mess on Living Single.
Nah.
Regine and Max attempted, but it that showed how that's not going to work. Yeah. That's how that played out. That wasn't going to work. Because they did touch on the subject.
I mean, I think it would be it'd be like just different because it'd be like we could smash, but we couldn't be in a real relationship.
Yeah, I mean, we passed the chicken.
I'm sure you have, nigga.
He said it and shrugged. Like, it wasn't. Yeah, we did.
You know.
What?
It was cheap.
But the way you said it, okay.
And they was like, it was.
Talk, it happens. We know it happens. But the way you just was like, yeah.
That nigga was like, there's chicks, there's blunts, there's bottles. We all just pass them around.
Man,
It was a cipher.
The 90s was wild in my life, man. We did a lot of wild things.
Clearly.
Yeah.
The 2000s was kind of crazy for you, too.
Early 2000s, yeah. It was all wrapped up.
Between 2000 and 2010.
I said between 97
oh, okay.
and 2012.
I'm about to say, don't lie.
2011.
Okay.
Yeah. It was wild.
Because I was about to say, you don't lie.
Oh, nah.
When
I own my pain.
When I do my thing, for what I know, it's the wildness that I know.
Everything I did, nobody got hurt.
They feelings got hurt, though.
Feelings get hurt every day. Nobody gets physically hurt. Feelings get hurt every day. Shit, what if somebody's feelings get hurt?
Sometimes when people feelings get hurt, people physically get hurt. You know that, right?
They can try.
Or cars get blown up, keys. You know.
If that's the way it's going to go, okay, that's cool. If that's what I'm involved in, I know how to escalate my situation accordingly.
You gotta be careful.
Oh, you want to put a bomb under my gas tank, huh?
Yeah, real talk. Is there, have you ever had that one ex you would just go back to?
I'm going to be quiet.
See, please, the fifth. The fifth.
I'm going to just be quiet. What's the ex? Who's the ex? You don't got to tell me, but what ex?
I think it's one, maybe two. I would try to get.
Two? Dang.
Two?
Possibly two.
Okay.
Because I know I played a role in going back.
Who, the Texas joint?
Really? You played
well,
the role?
The Texas joint was just because of distance. And
but you'll go back.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to have money.
I mean, she was.
Is that the only reason? I mean, you said it like.
No, the Texas one you should have married. She was sending you her friends to fuck.
She wasn't ready for that, man.
She wasn't ready for what? Oh,
right.
Marriage?
Yeah, wasn't ready for that.
Okay, but what if y'all
she went overseas?
Now?
I mean, I haven't talked. Last I heard, she was back in Texas. But what caused it was she was in Africa for 6 months.
Right, I remember.
Yeah, so last I heard, she got some dude down there in Texas.
Are they married? And I mean, real talk, even if they was, would it stop you?
No.
Right. No.
Hey, I don't know if she did. So I mean, it is what it is. I go.
Well, you got your little tan there. Maybe she might say, "Hey, you."
No, but I mean,
I like the Asian boy.
But I was older, and she had just graduated college, so she was still in her party phase. The cut loose little. I didn't have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
But when she went to Africa, and it was going from seeing her once a month, once every 6 months, it just got to be too much.
Well, your list longer than mine. You said two.
Yeah, two. I mean, the other one was, it could have been something she was.
But you ruined it.
No, I mean, she was getting out of a marriage and shit, and her soon-to-be ex-husband, he, added some extra drama to the situation, and it escalated. And
that tends to happen.
I mean, how's it my fault that you got caught cheating and your wife wanted to leave you, and then you so happen to hack her inbox and see a picture of something you shouldn't have been looking for in the first place.
Yeah. But when I say that tends to happen, I'm not saying that it was okay.
I'm just saying, if they're going through a divorce, it's not telling you that, they're technically still married, but
let me. I just want you to repeat what you just said, so we can dial back the bullshit.
Now, I'm just saying, technically they were still married, but they weren't living in the same house.
But you.
Yeah.
But basically, he saw a dick pic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I was.
That's pretty much what he's saying.
He shouldn't have to inbox.
I feel like a lot of his little situations revolve around these pictures.
They're not unsolicited. They're asked for.
It doesn't matter because
it does. Yeah, I can understand if I was just sending them out there unsolicited.
The fact that drama surrounds them and they're not unsolicited, that speaks volumes. I need you to get it all together. Okay.
He shouldn't have hacked your inbox. That's not my fault. How is that my fault?
So would he contact you after that?
Yes, he did. And I was one of the most.
And you what?
That was one of the most hilarious exchanges of my life.
What did you say?
Oh, he, because it was a white guy from North Carolina. So all of a sudden, he's calling me a nigger, telling me that he's gonna come up here with the KKK to come kill me and all this other stuff. Talking about he's gonna fuck me in my ass and all this and that.
Nasty.
I'm like, well, no wonder your wife is leaving you because you got gay tendencies. That's not right. You have a beautiful wife at home and you thinking about fucking me. Something's wrong. So that got him mad again.
Yeah,
now he really wants to kill me. I'm gonna find where you are. I'm gonna come to your job. And then I said one of the most devastating lines that I've ever thought of that basically ruined his world.
What did you say?
I said, motherfucker, your wife and kids call me daddy. I had no idea how powerful that statement was. Yeah. Shawty called me like an hour later and said, what did you say to him? He called me crying on the phone. Talking about, did we really call him daddy? I was like, I've never even met your kids before. I want to say, I know.
Now he feels like you have met the kids. The kids have built a strong relationship with you.
Oh, that was one of the most devastating comments I ever made. That shit
like, Susie done come home with cornrows.
I got a do-rag on. Talking about Jamal's the greatest. Oh, boy, my past. We gotta do that way.
But you would take her back. You would deal with her again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I only have one that I would have that conversation. The rest of them,
no.
I would just not say anything.
I don't have that many, so that's why I said something.
I don't have that many either, clearly.
I got one that I would probably take back.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back
Could it be two? No, one.
Yeah, I don't have words for the others.
And I really feel bad because the one that I would take back, like she just caught me at a really bad time in my life, and I was just.
And you dogged her?
You know what a super soaker is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I shot her in the face. I had a big super soaker. I shot her in the face with it.
I mean, it happens. If you were you playing, like you both had a super soaker, and outside was
Probably a bit of an argument.
That's like,
so let me just tell you the scenario.
I've been shot in the face with a super soaker. We all had guns, and that's like
So, and when I think about it, I just really feel bad because she actually used to, like, like my grandma had just passed away. I got out of high school. Me and my cousin were living together.
Wait, so you did it out of anger?
Let me just.
Trying to get it backstory.
Oh no! Down a different path.
I was a fucked up person back then. So, so we were walking. She came all the way from Gettysburg on the train to see me. So she was with my godson's mom, and we were all walking to the house. And for some, I think my godson's mom was pregnant at the time, so she was taking longer. So she walked ahead of us. I was like, what the fuck? So when I got there, we had another roommate that was dating my cousin at the time. And so Shorty wasn't in my room, but she was upstairs talking to dude in the room. I was just like, that's just, to me in my mind, was just hella disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs. I pumped that shit like about 50, 100 times. I walked upstairs, and when she turned around to say hi to me, I shot her dead in the fucking face.
So what you're saying is that this was planned. This was, it's called premeditated. So that's called. This is premeditated, is what you're saying to us?
Probably.
I know probably if you like, oh, that's what she's gonna do. Let me get my water gun. Let me fill it up.
It was already filled. It was already filled. It was already filled.
Well, still, let me get my filled water gun. And then walk up to her and shoot her.
Yeah, she left the house real quick.
Would you take her back?
I would, because I realized I was just going through some real. I was
just being a jerk.
Yeah, I was doing this shit.
You can't say that. You may crack jokes about how light I am, but at the end of the day, I am a black woman. You cannot do certain things around me without me having a reaction.
What'd you just do?
I was watching a play on the wrap up of the NFL game, and I said, "Damn!" And she was ready to cut me.
I was like, "What?" Like the way he said it. What?
Because the running back was carrying like 4 dudes. It was like, "Get off me!" He's still running.
That happens.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Well, I am really excited next Saturday.
What's going on next Saturday?
Next Saturday, we will be looking for CP3's baby's mother in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And also, in the same venue, Renegade will be opening up for Tory Lanez.
Yeah, shout out to Renegade opening up for Tory Lanez. That's huge. We know the crowd Tory brings. So with that said, that also explains CP3. Yeah.
And hopefully, Tory Lanez or CP3 will shoot anybody in the foot at this.
I'm gonna shoot somebody.
You know what?
They gonna be on their foot. I don't got a foot fetish. I will be aiming them.
That is awesome.
Cock rock and ready to rock.
Oh God!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure you bring.
I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go.
And Plan B, because I feel like you just.
I got them too. So nothing.
I mean, or you could just have a country baby.
I mean, it's possible. You gotta, have something going on. Have some acreage or something.
How you gonna know? You gonna be drunk and you gonna have $40 in your pocket. How you know what she got?
Yeah.
Access to systems.
What if I can't drink during next week? That's gonna fucking suck.
I've been full, dog.
See, and that's precisely the reason why you gonna pick the wrong one. I need you to get it together.
Hey, at this point, it's been a long year. I gotta go to West Virginia.
Oh my goodness.
Take care of some things.
So you gonna have some babies up in West Virginia?
And then do a West Virginia cold bag.
Did you say cold?
Cold bag.
You know, we gonna get put off the
Good
air.
old West Virginia.
We gonna get put off the air.
I mean, middle shit sometimes I don't be playing in West Virginia. I just died.
So
it's a nice. I mean, West Virginia. I've been there a couple of times. There's some interesting things going on in West Virginia.
So apparently, there's a Legend of the Streets tour going on, and when Boosie got on stage, they started fighting.
Yep.
So niggas, and I say this because y'all act like niggas. So now Boosie has been kicked off the tour because y'all are acting like niggas.
Yep.
Like, that's how that man feeds his family.
Yep.
And he may not have even done with the fight.
Yep.
He wasn't even really into his set, and they started fighting.
That's with that man money. On another note, They said that Lil Fizz apologized to Omarion on stage.
I heard Lizzo was crying because B2K reunited.
I wouldn't have cried, but
Let me tell you
it's
something.
very good to see.
I remember when B2K broke up. I called up one of my little cousins. I was like, "Guess what?" It's like, "What?" Like B2K broke up. Ah! Yes, I am.
But I mean, for those who don't know, there's lots of beef between the two of them. They was passing around Marion's baby mama. It was.
That's the same thing we were just talking about. Like, how you gonna go? Like even now with the situation with Diddy and Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
How you gonna big brother me all these years, and now you dating my baby mama?
She got another famous baby daddy that they know.
Who?
One in the future or something.
Damn.
She got two famous baby daddies, and then now she dating Diddy. Was it? I don't know if it was Future. Maybe was it Travis Future?
It's somebody.
Somebody that got lots of babies with different women. So that sounds so. Maybe I should find it.
That sounds like CP3's got a story.
But yes, you're right. She has two children. It's Bow Wow's baby mama. His I think that's his only child, right?
We got one more.
Okay. Well, that's his oldest. I know that much.
Oh, it's his oldest. I thought it was his youngest.
Nah, his oldest. Shy, the little girl.
Oh, it's the little girl.
Yeah, that's her mama.
Damn, she been on the show with him and everything.
Yeah. Oh, everybody knew that. It wasn't like Bow Wow kept her a secret. Yeah, Joey. Travis is her name.
That's crazy though, because he was just several weeks ago. He was just Young Miami was sitting on his lap from the City Girl while he was drunk.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing about that whole.
Yeah, it's Future. She has a baby. Her oldest is with Bow Wow.
Because I know the secrets of Diddy. I would never want a woman that Diddy had.
But I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean, and then on top of that, now
It might
people
take
are
both of
looking
y'all.
at her. Now people are looking at her
like a thought.
Yeah, because she was, Bow Wow's her oldest child's father. Then Future is her second child's father, and then now she's dating Diddy. But I mean, when you're in the limelight, we see it in the, for everyday people. But you're in the limelight, so you see that it's not favorable. But I'm not here to judge her.
I am.
That's not my business. That's all I'm gonna say. I just hope she don't have no baby with it. That's all.
If they do, say name the child, take that.
But then he got a bunch of kids already.
And he's gonna take care of it.
The kids are grown almost. The twins are the youngest, and
So I like the fact that Diddy and Jermaine Dupri have been going at it about the verses thing.
you said Diddy and who?
Jermaine Dupri.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's lighthearted, for them to go back and forth. I would watch it.
I would too, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Jermaine can win.
Jermaine has a lot of hits.
He does, but we've talked about this. There's hits and there's moments.
Yeah, he got moments too.
But Diddy has a lot of moments.
Because both of them are terrible artists, but
Yeah.
But then they've had acts under them that are bigger than them. Like
So just on the emotional side, what you gonna do when we play Flavor in Your Ear remix with Craig Mack and Biggie on it, knowing that they both passed? What you gonna do when we play Whoa with Black Rob? Hell, what you gonna do when we play Special Delivery with G Dep who's locked up? I mean, these are just what you gonna do when we play All About the Benjamin? What you gonna do when we want to slow it down and hit that every breath you take? Lord forgive if he plays Victory.
Huh?
Lord forgives us if he plays Victory with Busta Rhymes on the chorus.
Yeah, but I mean,
it'd be and
Jermaine got some. That's my thing. Jermaine they got their catalog, the amount. Not just taking emotion out of it, but their catalog. Because you also got to remember this. versus, which is a very broad crowd.
Yes.
Some of these kids don't even know who Craig Mack is.
Yeah.
They've heard of Biggie, but they weren't there. So hearing a Biggie song is not going to pull at their heartstrings the way it might pull out, you know? So, but Jermaine Dupri got some folks that these kids love them some Candy Burris. They love them some Bow Wow. And they ain't know nothing about Chris Cross, but, you know, so.
I don't know, man. It'd be tough because, and then Diddy, at one point, Diddy was the best, had one of the best performing, like, Diddy shows were off the hook.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get, and if they do verses on the stage, you know he's going to show out.
And see, the thing is that, I do like the fact that they both had their reunion tours. Bad Boy had a reunion tour, and so did So Bad. So I do like that because on top of that, the Brat is popping right now too. You know.
Yeah.
And Monica.
Yes.
So, you know, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
It'd be good for hip hop and music in general.
Yeah.
I mean
most of the verses are good for that, for the culture in general. Even when we got to watch our aunties up there drunk. Patty and Black. So that was even that for the culture. We yeah. But I would be happy to see it. Why you like it?
Because he's like they was drunk.
They were though. Patty was gone.
So
they got this Ciroc and was sitting there sipping.
So who could be because Diddy said he wanted Dre.
He wanted who?
Dre.
No, I just don't see that. I think that Diddy and Jermaine Dupri would be a better matchup.
Yeah. So somebody text me that Eminem was going to do a versus against Logic.
I'm sorry, what? Why? No shade to Logic because
Fuck Logic, he sucks.
But that's what I'm saying. No shade to Logic because I like some of the stuff that he's trying to do. You know, that
Name
he
me
tries
5
to
Logic
do.
songs.
Huh? I didn't say everything. I just like that because that suicide prevention song that was really good.
It was. That's
I
one.
like what he was trying to, and he's from this area, so no shade to him. But when we talk about verses, we're talking about their catalog. Okay. So with that said, I'm sorry. Like, are you kidding? Like, why would you even say that? You're only saying that. Look, tell whoever said that to you they racist. The only reason why they doing it is because we have 2 white rappers. That's the only reason. If that's the case, let's call them Macklemore. Yes.
No, he's a mulatto. It's like the ice cream. He's a mulatto. He's half black, half white, but he looks more white than black.
But regardless, tell that person they racist. Because that's not enough.
I would watch that shit. All you gotta do is play Stan 4 times. Play Stan, lose yourself.
No, if you play Stan and then he play that suicide prevention, oh, it's gonna be pretty sad. That's pretty sad. That's
down the whole thing.
Right, the whole show is over. They played them too.
Everybody call it suicide prevention now.
Right, let's just call the number, y'all.
Oh, this is making me depressed.
You can't take it.
Right. Especially with Stan. Oh my goodness, no.
Rejection is enough.
Speaking of Eminem, he's opened up a restaurant in Detroit, Mom's Spaghetti.
Actually serving the customers spaghetti.
Why?
Somebody do. I do.
I mean, I can see it like he was Italian and his grandmama had like amazing recipes.
About his mom's spaghetti in the wrap. So
Yeah, I know, but he also talked about his mom in other ways that we don't really want to go eat her spaghetti.
He might go open a trailer park. Talking about trailer park. Who knows? You know, he's an entrepreneur. Let him do his thing.
Why we sitting here talking about these rappers? Let's talk about the Super Bowl. You ain't heard about the Super Bowl? Who will perform?
Oh, yeah, I heard about the great halftime show.
It's supposed to be Dr. Dre, Eminem.
This halftime show. I mean, really? This what we doing? So we go from J Lo. I mean, no shade to J Lo, but she old as dirt. That's fine.
That's a good show though. J Lo, Shakira.
Yeah, but I mean, they wasn't. But J Lo and Shakira wasn't gonna bring the. What people gonna be watching it now?
No, definitely.
It's a whole damn rap concert now.
They gonna be charging tickets.
They got Eminem. They got who's it? Eminem, Snoop Dogg.
This is almost as bad as what y'all say. Bruno was up there. It's like people were buying tickets just to see the concert and a little bit of football with it. He said it's gonna be a lot of white people. Why is it gonna be a lot of angry white people?
You just said you're having a rap concert in the middle of the Super Bowl.
Eminem and then
they don't care. He a wigger than anyone.
You know what's funny though?
You might be put off.
You might be put off again. Oh shit. You know what's funny though? Because Snoop Dogg comes under fire because he's criticized Eminem, and like when people will label Eminem the GOAT, he'd be like, he's not the GOAT, or he's not the greatest. He's like, how are you gonna say that when Rakim's alive? And this is a West Coast dude saying that, and I actually agree with Snoop. I'm not saying Eminem is not a great rapper. I don't say that he doesn't have tons of record sales, but when we talk about movement and I talk about moments and stuff like that, like I remember millions of kids growing up, and the way Rakim rhymed changed the way people rapped and stuff like that. That's what makes him one of the greatest of all time.
Now, but Eminem did some things for the culture.
He did,
especially with battle rap.
Yeah,
he really highlighted that. So props to him for that. But I don't see him as the greatest of all time. I don't even see him as the greatest battle rapper of all time, but I feel like it's good.
I feel like he's
earned his place in history.
He's earned his place in history, and I like creatively. I thought like Stan was very creative.
It was.
Lose Yourself was very creative.
Even that corny "My Name Is."
That was my shit though. My name is.
It was kind of corny, but it was it was different.
But that's what made it good. The joint with him and Dr. Dre going back and forth, Guilty Conscience. That shit was that shit in that video was high. I bet it is.
You ready?
Yeah, gotta talk myself down sometimes.
I'm sure. We're not surprised at all.
You fighting demons? Oh Lord.
Smack somebody.
Who you about to smack?
Gotta breathe.
Let me know how that goes. Somebody might get what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lord have us. He gonna tell on himself. You said what?
Cold world.
It is. Especially with you in it.
You just trying to live?
I'm just trying to live. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Get into the house.
You not trying to hurt nobody?
Huh?
Get him to the house, get him to the couch, and then what?
Make him say ouch.
Really? You know that sounds very rapey. I need you to change all of that, okay? No. I need you.
That's a good ouch.
No. It sounds.
I didn't say
all.
He's taking it.
So let me play. I'm about to play another song that describes CB3 on a daily basis.
That was my motto back in the day.
This is your motto.
Damn, Chance, you made this? Yeah, I hit
hit my plugs for them perks, told me pop out. Riding that Rodeo in a foreign with my cock out. My bitch, she bad, she on the beach with a top out. I just copped the SRT, you know we finna burn out. Slab, bitch, we gon' slide, bitch. I hop out with that carbon like surprise, bitch. If you don't want no problems, then don't start shit. I seen my young nigga get killed in his apartment. Ain't no love in this shit. Cause ain't no love in this shit. It ain't no love in this shit. That's why I keep a 30 clip.
It never been no love, how could I stop now? I'm fed up with these niggas that done copped down. And shorty only love me with my top down. They only really love you till you clock down. And I'm on the wave, I might just swerve in the rave. Cause I be the case, niggas better get on my face. I ain't really got no time, I gotta go make a play. Niggas gon' watch your dime, so you better watch what you say.
Ain't no love in this shit. Cause ain't no love in this shit. It ain't no love in this shit. That's why I keep a 30 clip. Yeah. I've been in the streets since a young nigga. Niggas wanna perk till that drum hit them. Big bands, long money, you can't fuck with them. Yeah. I told her you can't fuck with them. Pull up on your bitch, I take a shopping. I count money at the bank, they penny watching. I flew to LA for a bitch, she fuck my partner. I drive a foreign through Rodeo cause I'm popping. I got a big lit shit. Cause ain't no love in this shit. It ain't no love in this shit. That's why I keep a 30 clip.
Have you ever told a girl that? Having sex, she was like, "I love you." Like, ain't no love in this shit.
I've said some colder things than that.
Like what?
Your sister was playing. No.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing.
I don't know. You sounded that.
Right.
There's a lot of realism in that voice.
Especially them stories that we done heard about you. You are not playing.
Sometimes sit there and play.
See?
What can you do? You don't know until you try.
Oh my God.
We just tell you what to try. If we just kicking it, like we just spoke about, then we just kick it. Now, if we're in a relationship, that's something else.
Let's just pray for him.
Good.
You need prayer. Holy
Some
water.
real shit.
You need prayer, holy water, and some sage. Yeah. TV3, I'm gonna get mad in a minute because I didn't show him the video of his food. Acting up out in these streets.
He'll get his own evidence. Like, I don't know her. She's having convulsions in the street. I don't know that. Okay. Somebody called Annie, is she okay? Oh, man. Life is crazy. Life in these streets, man.
You know, I don't even know if they can hear you.
Say life
Because
in these
you
streets.
talking
Man.
so low. You're not talking in the mic. You never do.
You have the direction. Like, when I'm speaking into it. Should be good. My levels, see the lights on the board, they're pretty good, so they can hear me.
Okay. Mine's are low.
Yeah, I think you hush.
What? You said I need a hush.
I think you hush.
You what?
See,
What we gonna do?
see, you grabbing for blade and stuff. It's on camera. It's on camera.
I was just
See,
adjusting my bracelet.
Zoom in. Blade matches. Matches the cut. They got forensics.
What?
I watch another. I watch 48 too.
You said gloves. That's not fit.
They gonna match. The blade pattern gonna match. I know how they do that. I mean, yeah, I know how they do that.
It won't. I know how to fix it.
Stop black on black crime.
You tried to tell me I wasn't black, so there's that.
Red on black.
Ooh, ooh.
You the one sitting up here looking red with your little tag. You thought you got dark, you just got red.
Red, brown. Red and brown.
Yeah, you red. You right.
Nah, I'm light.
No,
brown.
you red.
I'm light brown.
You red, sir.
Yeah,
The tan made you red.
it's falling into light brown. I was dark brown or something.
Really?
Yeah.
You just don't lie.
Told you I got my check back.
Why he make it sound like it's like you a car nigga?
That's what it sounds
like. I get tired of people saying I'm red because I haven't been out in the sun.
Because you red. Let me see your leg.
Shut up. We ain't talking about that.
Let me see your leg.
No.
That'll determine everything.
It's a different story.
All right, well, we about to wind this down.
Babe, like that.
Hey, look. Shit happens.
Is that true?
You don't remember that? I went in. He came in this joint with some shorts. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, man, you wear khakis every day, man. It's hard to get sun on your legs, dog. I just gotta turn light, man. I'm like two-tone.
No, 5.
Yeah. I get cut in half. They ain't gonna identify the lower half of my body. They gonna think it's somebody else. I gotta get some sun. I gotta get on vacation.
You know what? What's wrong with you, bro?
Serious, man. White man cracking up a brown man's body.
Really?
Legs so light,
You
man.
said you were a white man trapped in the burn. So inside, internally, you're a white man?
So my legs was light. Shit.
What you got
We gotta
going?
get to the beach.
What you got going on tomorrow, sir?
We're going to talk about this Washington football team win, break it down a little bit more. I'm going to try to go watch some tape tonight. 1738 don't hold me up. And then we're talking some Nationals. They ended up taking a loss to the Red Sox 7-5. So I believe, I checked, I think Red Sox made the playoff. Washington did not. We'll break down the last 6 games of the season and look forward to next year. Contemplate Ryan Zimmerman coming back. Well, we were going to talk a little playoff hockey, but we're going to hold preseason hockey. We're going to hold on to the regular season start. We'll be getting Anna back on. Her mother passed away. She's out of town, so we're going to cover NHL when the regular season comes back. And we're going to cover preseason hockey anyway, so yeah, we're going to let it ride to the regular season. Hopefully, the team will play better than they did last year, make the playoffs, and see what they can do. And basketball season around the corner, we'll be around here because I don't watch it. And they'll cover all the And that's about it. Yeah, I bought a boxing down last week, breaking down all the fights and upset of Anthony Joshua. So we got some more fights coming up.
Oh shit! You know what? Not to cut you off. Aren't they supposed to fight the?
Fury Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he here?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, and I'm tired of Fury and Wilder. After Wilder got beat down on February 28th of 2020, and after he wore a Black Panther inspired costume.
Yeah, I remember that show.
It had D Smoke coming out with one of his better songs. Not that D Smoke has bad songs, but it was a really good song called Black Habits. And then he got beat down. Black History.
Yeah. He got that fight coming up, and he made a bold prediction in the Sean Porter Bud Crawford fight. He actually said that Sean Porter's going to beat Bud. I'm a Crawford fan. Paul has about a 98% percentage of being right, so.
So you ain't liking that? You ain't
Might
liking
gotta
that?
go down to the MGM, man. I don't know. Might gotta go down to the MGM and place me a bet, man. It'd be a nice little comment for Paul, right? He was wrong about the Joshua fight. Like I said, about 98% since he's been doing the show, so. I don't know. I'm still weighing my options now. I'm a Bud fan. I gotta look at some footage of Sean Porter, but I don't know. He is a cousin, by another cousin, So,
So you should just go for the cousin.
Yeah,
There you go.
For the family, so, make it to the MGM, put down a couple of.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If somebody got my last name, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I might got somebody maybe in my way home. We got my debit.
Are you gonna gamble?
Nah, I just put a bet down on the fight.
He said, "Nah, I'm gonna just put." Ain't that what that means?
I'm not gonna technically gamble. I'm just gonna place a bet. There's a difference.
Placing a bet isn't gambling. Is that what you're saying?
No, gambling is when you're actually playing games.
No.
I'm just placing a bet.
Oh, okay.
So technically, I'm not gambling. I'm just making a transaction. Yeah.
So sports betting is out.
It's legal.
It is. No, it's gambling.
Ooh, nothing wrong.
Gambling is legal too.
Making a transaction.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't been in I ain't been into the casino for it. I only been in there.
I only worked for it one time. I got a My Life card and everything. I don't gamble.
Yeah, I've been in there once, going to a hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's getting freaky?
Probably.
I think it was a bachelor party. It was
So
some
that means
reason.
yes. That means yes.
I can't remember why we went. I didn't want to meet somebody.
Mm.
It was a nice hotel. Yeah. Wow, I've been down there.
Have you been to the gate over?
That's what we went to the gate. Yeah, the gate.
So that's different than okay.
But that's I haven't been into it, so I think it's big. But it was nice. Yeah,
you haven't been in the MGM at all?
I don't know.
What do you mean? I've been in it many times. I go, they got food.
I don't like going places by myself.
Okay. I know a lot of people that go often.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a hangout spot that people go to socialize. Yeah, there are lots of them. There's like a one place where people will go and watch the game and go to big TV and everything. They're not giving me money, so I'm not telling you the name right now. Just like,
I don't have time. Here on Sunday.
Okay, yeah, that's now. Okay, the MGM has been open for quite some time.
Yeah, but I don't like going places by myself, but I don't know, especially.
Okay.
Because I don't know the type of crap. I like to go places that I haven't been there before with somebody that's been there before. So I'm like, okay, they point me out, don't go there, do this, don't do that. Okay. Then I'm like, okay, cool. So when I go back, I know what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
Fuck something up. And everybody looking at me like, I can't believe you did that. Fuck on you.
Okay. That's always one of your stories.
Because sometimes people need to be cussed out, man.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Some people need to be cussed out every now and again.
Like you.
Yeah, sometimes I need to cuss them out out every
No.
now and again.
You need to be cussed out.
That's cool. I'm going to cuss you right back out when you finish cussing me out. So we just going to be two cussing out.
That means you're not admitting the fact that you deserve to be cussed out.
I mean, sometimes I probably do. But that don't mean I'm not going to cuss you out just because you cuss me out. I could be wrong, but I'm still going to be equal. It's about justice.
That would be justice. You getting cussed out for something that you supposed to get cussed out over.
Yeah, but you don't cuss me out. Because I'm going to cuss you back out. That's just the rule.
I swear.
That's just how it
You
is.
need to be beat. Like,
No,
for real.
that's just how it is. You know I'm not the one to come at like that. So don't
Well,
even
then
do it.
don't give reason to get cussed out.
Sometimes, man, it might not be a reason you see, but it's a reason why I see.
Don't give reason.
It's because you don't see the logic that I'm coming to it with. I mean, you have the right to say it. Until you figure it out, then we get on the same page.
I think that you probably deserve to be cussed out.
I
A whole bunch of times.
I know I said I probably do, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to cuss you back out.
Anyway,
Something wrong with it.
I'm about to get up out of here because I just got a text that just blew me.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, I'll be back with after I shoot. I'm shooting this week.
Shooting who?
A paper. Shooting a paper. Shooting a piece of paper. Shooting a piece of paper. Maybe going to a distillery after I shoot. Not this week. Okay. Let's cut these mics. Cause he
My intuition led me on a mission. It told me get over you, but I do not listen. Just keep on forgetting, choosing the lies over the truth. I'm twisted about this shit to say the least. Twisted like I don't wanna play for keeps. Twisted up in my mind and I can't sleep. Missing out on the love I got for me, oh. And I ain't gonna stick around while you call. You got me fighting in a war you already won. You got me doing things that I wouldn't do. Neglecting myself cause I'm caught up on you. Got me twisted, got me tripping. But I don't wanna do it no more. Never had the love I needed. Found comfort in mistreatment. Thought chaos equal love, but now I had enough. You got me wasting time. Battle with my heart and my mind. This time I'll be fine. My intuition led me on a mission. It told me get over you, but I do not listen. Just keep on forgetting, choosing the lies over the truth. I'm twisted about this shit to say the least. Twisted like I don't wanna play for keeps. Twisted up in my mind and I can't sleep. Missing out on the love I got for me, oh. Now it's easy for you to just go on while I'm picking up the pieces that you broken. Lost time and I lost myself. I'll find my way back, only time will tell. You don't love me like you say you do, so I refuse to be gone about you. All the things that you put me through still got me twisted, but I'll get through.